What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Happy and blessed Monday, y'all. It is January the 29th. You know what? These months go by so quick, y'all. I cannot believe it's already almost February already. Can y'all believe that? Goodness. I mean, I hope y'all been doing y'all resolutions. I know half of you guys probably already just broke them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even know why y'all be setting them. But it is tradition and that's what people do. But if for those who are, you know, doing their resolutions, that is a good thing, y'all. All right, that is a good thing. But anyway, welcome to all of my new subscribers, y'all. I got like 1,500 plus subscribers. I cannot believe it, y'all. I mean, YouTube don't be showing my videos, but sometimes they show them shorts, and them shorts really, have people coming over here subscribing, as well as when I visit other people's pages. So if you do have a YouTube channel, the way you get honest for real subscribers is by putting in the hard work. You know what I'm saying? Do a couple of shorts, do some shorts, period. Don't just repost. You can repost too, but do your own as well. And then also, do them videos and stuff and go to other people, chats, lives and stuff, and talk in there, show yourself around. Go to some big YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? Go to their lives and stuff and make yourself known. Don't be saying on crazy stuff. Don't be talking about your channel. Just say hey and just actually listen to their lives, and you'll be shocked what people may see you and come over there and check out your page and stuff, and just put up, videos consistently, not too many. They claim you shouldn't do no more than 3. I don't know. Some people do more than 3, and then they still get a lot of views. So I just think it's all about YouTube. Just don't give up. Keep on trying. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it takes years, you know what I'm saying, to really get a good quality of subscribers that actually watch your channel. And anytime, I believe, I forgot what I told you the number is, if you get like 2,000 views in your videos, you're still going to get a okay check, from YouTube or whatever the case is. You just have to go ahead and look up how much they pay. I think it's 18 cents per 1,000 views. I can't remember. So you can just go look that up, and then you can just multiply, divide everything you need to do, and you can find out how many views you need to get a decent check. You may not can stop your other job, but it'll be like a supplemental, just an extra income for you. All right. So that's the trick with YouTube. And just be consistent. Don't do too much cussing. And just give people what they want to see. That's what it's all about. All right. Now, guys, let me ask you to do a few things on my channel. And welcome to all my, not welcome, but thank you to all my subbies that's been with me from day one as well. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. All right. And again, to all my new subbies, welcome to Shades too. If you watch this video, if you watch my shorts or whatever, I will say that there, or my hauls. And y'all check out my other videos too, my home tour, because I am looking for a house. I do have one in mind. All right. That one that I showed you in the last video, I believe. And out of all the houses I looked at, only one, really 2, but the other one is too much. But that one is absolutely nice, and I love it. It's brand new. It's nice. I really love it. You know what I'm saying? So check out that. Also check out my latest Dollar Tree / Route 21 / y'all, I go to so many stores I don't even know. H&M haul. Check that out. Just put that up on Sunday, and check out my walkthrough from your favorite cheap store, which is Dollar Tree. Let me say inexpensive store, Dollar Tree, and see the Easter decor they have in there for $5 and under. So check out those videos as well, okay? And check me out on TikTok at Shades too. All right. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this content today, you can thumbs up. Thank you so much for that one. And make sure y'all do this, because a lot of people watch these videos and y'all don't even be taking the time out to like it. So go ahead and like the video, you know what I'm saying? Just to show YouTube, and it can put my videos in the algorithm a little bit more. All right. And thank you in advance. Also hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. That way, if you hit that bell, it'll tell you when my videos are coming up. Also, if you check my community tab thing, that most of the time, I'll tell you that I'm getting ready to do a video. Okay. Plus, I post stuff up there, news, information, things like that. So check that out sometime. And I'll be posting pictures and things like that. So check that out too. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to Shades too. We're going to have some good content over here. No bull crap. Every now and then I do some silly stuff, but majority of the time, you got some real content over here. Not no makeup shit. I'm not trying to be a private eye detective, bringing y'all shit you can look up yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually talking about different news things that we're talking about, and just, doing the reaction on basically. And then I do my own topics as well. So check, go ahead and subscribe to Shades too. And then I do the hauls, the walkthroughs, a home tour. When I get in my home, I'll show you how I'm decorating a little of it, and things like that. And I just take you places that I go sometime. Okay. So go ahead and hit the bell, and subscribe. And thank you so much in advance for all of that. Also, if you want to show support to the channel, you can do that in another way by doing a cash app to $Shades Tube. And I'm saying it now because I always forget toward the end of the video. But I'm saying it now. Okay. And all donations are used for real, to pay for some things on my channel like StreamYard and things like that. The internet, you're not going to pay for the whole internet, but I'm just going to put money on it because you got to have internet, all that stuff to be able to do lives. All right. And so thank you in advance for that as well. All right. So I'm one more inch closer to being monetized. It takes so long. YouTube plays a lot of games, so they take away hours. I don't know why, because I haven't disobeyed. And I'm gonna say disobey because they want you to obey them on YouTube. So I haven't disobeyed anything, basically. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I do know, you cannot run this like it's your sole income or anything like that. You just got to go with the flow and have fun. And that's exactly what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Going with the flow and having fun. And that's just on everything. The only time you can really use this as your primary income is if you are generating views up into the hundreds of thousands. And that's just on everything. I'm talking about like what, 15,000, 20,000, 25, 30, 40, 50 and on up. That's where you can probably maybe, use it as your only income. And I wouldn't even advise you guys to do that. Always have, extra forms of income coming in, at least 2 or 3, because you never know. YouTube can change their entire policy one day and say no more pay, just do videos. They can cut the pay again or whatever, or take a higher percentage. Then what you're going to do? So always have more than one stream of income, even if you are a successful content creator that's making it in the 6 figures for real. Because if you're making 2 figures and stuff like that, you may need to keep your other job as well. Because in this world today, you really got to make some money. And I'm talking about legit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about legit money, not some shit that you have to worry about. Somebody looking over your shoulders, somebody bugging your phone call, somebody watching you, and they doing this. And I do this all the time. Open up! It's the FBI! Or open up! It's the police! You don't need to be constantly, bothered with that shit. Got your hands behind your back, getting locked up in a cage because you're doing illegal shit. Try to keep it legal, because this is where they want you to be incarcerated, or in that morgue, or in that hospital. So keep that in your mind. All right. All right. So today, y'all, we're going to be talking about, hey, Mickey Gamer, y'all check out Mickey and show him some support. I'm going to be good today since he's watching. All right. He's a kid. So y'all go over there and show him some support and stuff and keep it, respectful. And thank you for tuning in, Mickey. I appreciate you, huh? Carl is here. Thank you so much thank you, Carl. Thank you so much for showing support always. I appreciate you too. All right. Now I'm going to get off this, comments, because y'all know y'all be leaving comments when people come over here and y'all throw me off guard. I mean, not off guard, y'all throw me off of my topic sometimes, and I have to bring it back to the topic. All right. Okay. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys had a great weekend too. I did. Can't remember everything I did, but I had a good weekend. I know I went shopping like always. I did do that. Took my kids to church. Of course I exercised. I did all that. I did a bunch of videos for TikTok, because what I normally do, y'all, I usually just do my videos all at one time, like 5 or 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? Get them over with, then I just post them whenever. That's why I always have like the same outfit for 7 videos, because that's what I do. So I did the video, I think that was on Saturday and stuff, and I just did a bunch of random videos because I was so happy about my functionality going up and stuff. So that was something to celebrate. It still is. I mean, God is good, y'all. Hey, God is good. And I hope anybody who's dealing with any type of medical situations, or even personal or even mental situations, I hope God is good to you too. And I hope you're working hard to do all that you can do to make you healthier. You know what I'm saying? And happier, because your health is your wealth. Without that health, nothing else don't really matter. And that's on everything. All right. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and start off with this topic, because I don't have too long today, for real. And I'm not doing a late night live tonight, y'all, because I got something to do tonight and I won't be able to do it because I won't be home. So therefore, I'm just doing this one live today, and I will be back tomorrow with a brand new topic. I guess I could. Oh, let me do the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, will be in my comment area once this video is done, and it is scrolling across this little screen right here in the brownish looking color. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with this topic, and I'm talking about today the shady side of Katt Williams, y'all. Okay, where is my glasses? All right, and let me take this thing off my hair. Damn. All right, let me get some water to y'all so I can get ready. Get this morning voice out and stuff, Still here though. My allergy is doing way better now. I mean, I still got a list symptoms of it. It takes so long for allergy to go away. Sometimes it takes up to 2 months and stuff. So I had to cancel my appointment tomorrow, and I'm gonna reschedule it. And once this allergy is over, I'm gonna reschedule it for about a couple of weeks to give this allergy enough time to go all the way out of my system. I know one thing: I'm not gonna get another allergic reaction from that stuff again because it's annoying. It's so damn annoying. It really is. So if you guys are allergic to anything, make sure y'all don't be, taking this stuff or putting stuff on you when you know that you're allergic to, or eating certain things when you know you're allergic to it. Because if you keep allergic reactions and staying in your body for so long, and it just can, do a lot of things. So just be careful if you have allergies like myself. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and go over this topic now. We're talking about the shady side of Katt Williams, y'all. Let me find my topic time thing. All right. Okay. So God, I like Katt Williams, and I don't know if you'll ever see my video or anybody else. I'm just doing this video. I'm not saying that I know he's shady. I'm just basically, reading this article, and we're going to discuss it and probably laugh a little bit, and go from there. It's not my personal opinion of Katt Williams because I really don't know him. So I just want to put that out there. Anyway, if you are thinking about punchlines and superb delivery, with the right mix of near intimidating confidence and charisma, y'all know who it is. It's Katt Williams. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he's definitely funny because he even had me laughing, sometimes when he tell these jokes and stuff, and when he be on shows and things like that, it just be a trip. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they say since his first comedy special, Let It Play in 2006, Katt has made an impressive career in stand-up comedy for himself. So much that in 2024, Revolt crowned him one of the greatest comedians of all time. But of course, in Hollywood, greatness might just be another word for shady. Now, along with Katt Williams being super, super funny, as y'all know he is also known for stirring up a lot of drama. Back in 2018, Williams made headlines after getting into a verbal altercation with radio host Wanda Smith, who invited him for an interview on her radio show. Now, during that interview, Williams questioned Smith's hosting skills, saying that she did not she wasn't a good interviewer because I guess Wanda was interrupting him, and Katt, nobody likes that. I don't know why people tripping, and he's just the type of person that just basically would tell you right then and there, and that's exactly what I guess he did or acted like. Anyway, Wanda did not like it, so of course everything got heated after Wanda Smith took a jab at Williams' legal problems. So I guess she said, "You are big in prison," because she said that back to him because he made a joke about her size. Okay, and Wanda then said, no, that's what she said, "You're big in prison." And then Katt Williams came back and said, he has never been in prison. No 19 felonies. He said 19 felonies, no convictions. Knock it off. Prison and jail aren't the same. That's what Katt Williams said. So he had 19 felonies, or he got 19 felonies, but no convictions. And he said he has never been to prison. He has only been to jail. So that was a little thing they had. Then y'all know that, of course, he have done other things in between that time. All right, just saying stuff, and things like that, getting into verbal altercations and things like that. Then we got this latest thing with the club Shay Shay back in this month, 2024. and he was, talking about a lot of little stuff. Y'all heard that. Y'all saw the interview, and it definitely stirred up a lot of reactions from different people. All right. So anyway, we know that Katt will go off on people. We know that Katt really don't take no mess. He's also funny, talented, and everything. However, let's go on and talk about some of the shady things that Katt Williams have allegedly done. All right. And just in case y'all don't know who Katt Williams is, he is on my thumbnail. All right, point blank. He's on the thumbnail. Here's another little picture of him right here that y'all can see. I know y'all know who he is, though. If you don't know who he is, I don't know where you're living at. All right, you must not be living here on Earth. Anyway, in 2011, Katt Williams went on a xenophobic rant against a Mexican heckler in the audience, who once again disrupted his performance. He said, "Do you remember when white people used to say go back to Africa, and we would have to tell them we don't want to, or all of us are not from Mexico. I mean, from Africa. But anyway, that's a whole other story. So if you love Mexico, BITCH, get the F out of here." That's what Williams said to the heckler before going on to sing the United States national anthem, as Entertainment Weekly reported. Unsurprisingly, Williams' comments drew backlash from social media users who accused him of discrimination. It said Katt Williams went in on Mexicans, LMAO. He's another one that's borderline racist, one person wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter. And another person said, "Darn, just found out Katt Williams is a racist against us Mexicans." All right, that's what another tweeter said. Now, responding to the backlash, Williams issued a statement to Radar, noting that his comments were not ill-intentioned. "I want to apologize if my comedy act was taken out of context. I sincerely appreciate my fans within the Mexican community and would never intentionally go out of my way to offend them," the comedian explained. In a surprising turn of events, however, Williams soon rescinded his apology in an interview with CNN, admitting that the previous statements was from his publicist. "I mean what I said, and I said what I meant," he reiterated. The thing about it, though, for me, if he makes a lot of jokes. He just, that same day, he did a joke about Black people being told to go back to Africa. All he was doing is saying something similar about Mexicans. That's the thing about it. When y'all go to these comedy shows, that's why I don't go to them. And especially if you talk, interrupt, or you're sitting in front, they always go in and be saying all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why everybody got been out of shape, because they be saying all types of shit, and they definitely make jokes about their own color. Okay, that's just on everything. Anyway, the next one is he called out many comedians, just like, back in 2024, but he also did that before. Okay, as we know, Katt Williams sat down for a long conversation, at least 2 hours, with Club Shay Shay, during which he dished out criticism and called out a long list of celebrities, including Harvey, Steve Harvey, P. Diddy. While speaking on the entertainment industry, he also lashed out at Harvey, is that Harvey Weinstein, I think, whom he accused of, I don't know, he also lashed out at Steve Harvey, who he accused of plagiarizing Mark Curry's Hanging with Mr. Cooper's sitcom. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had, Williams said in his rant. Now, you know what? I missed that part of that. Damn, really? Okay, Harvey was not the only comedian to catch a stray from Williams. The Friday After Next star also called out longtime foe Kevin Hart, describing him as an industry plant with an inorganic success. In 15 years of Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him, even getting a standing ovation at any comedy club, Williams told host Shannon Sharp. That was a trip, but I think it's true, y'all. But let me stop. In the end of interview, Williams also accused Ludacris of joining the Illuminati in a bid to accelerate his acting career. We were both invited to an Illuminati thing. It had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. The comedian alleged before explaining that the secret society offered Ludacris $200 million to appear in 20 movies. Do y'all believe that? Because Luda said it was a lie, okay, and told Katt basically keep his name out of his mouth, I think, something like that. Do y'all believe that? Because, anything is possible out here in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Anything is possible. Why would he sit down and make up that lie, though? Unless he just basing that on assumptions. And you know how people make assumptions because you get invited to a certain thing and then this person gets successful and then you don't, then you just start assuming. So it could be that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know for sure, but Luda did say that was not true. All right. The next one is Katt Williams has had his heckler situation. Like I just told you guys about the one. Then let's see, in November 2012, Friday After Next Star made headlines after jumping off stage to get into a fight with a heckler while performing at the Wells Fargo Theater in Denver. He just snapped. Everybody started calling him Crack Williams because he was running around the stage like he was high on meth or crack or something. One person in the audience recounted the Denver Post. During the show, Williams also spat water on another heckler after inviting him on stage. Man, he was doing too much. That same month, the famed comedian landed in an altercation with a different heckler during a different show at Oracle Arena. As reported to the Mercury News, the show abruptly came to an end after Williams challenged the heckler to a fight. My God, come on now, Katt. Eventually, Williams was reportedly escorted off the stage by his security. It was the weirdest thing I ever seen in my life. So he had to get escorted by his own security. Okay, the whole show went really well before Williams' main set. It was a packed house, and everyone was really satisfied with the show. Eric Lucerio, I guess, or Lucrio, a security guard at the event, said about the night up until that event, per Mercury News. Okay, so it was pretty good until that main set. That's what the security guard has said. Of course, Williams' long history with hecklers is not the only shady side or questionable side to this comedian. I don't know why Katt, maybe, I don't know why he gets so, maybe he was a little high. He said he does not do drugs, though. He said that on the show. High, yeah. So maybe he was super high. Sometimes they be putting stuff in with the marijuana. So maybe he was super high and maybe just, didn't like what they were saying. I don't know. Anyway, you shouldn't be jumping off the stage doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Because not only can you get in trouble, you can get all sorts of lawsuits. But hopefully, let's hope he don't do that again. Okay, so next is Katt Williams has had a long list of legal troubles, y'all. Since coming to the spotlight, Katt Williams has had one too many legal run-ins with the law. Back in November 2006, the first Sunday actor was arrested after police found a stolen, in his briefcase at the LA International Airport. The following month, Williams, who pleaded no contest to the misdemeanor charge of carrying a concealed firearm, received a sentence of 3 years probation and was ordered to pay restitution. But unlike others, I'm sure he paid his. I'm sure he's not trying to get away with not paying his restitution by claiming that, he doesn't work and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's good if he, because I'm pretty sure he paid it. Anyway, 3 years later, Williams was back in trouble with the law. In November 2009, the comedian was arrested for breaking into a house in Georgia. According to CNN, jewelry worth about $3,500 and some collectible coins had reportedly been stolen. Williams, however, denied the allegations, noting that he was in no way involved in a robbery or burglary. Mr. Williams swears more than that in jewelry on his persons, the comedian's attorney, William Briggs, said. Anyway, he was released on a $40,000 bill at that time. Now, I think he talked about that in other interviews. I can't remember exactly what he said, but y'all can look it up. But I thought he talked about that. I know he talked about the other situation he had in Beverly Hills with the lady. He talked about that on Club Shay Shay, or either on Willie D's. I think he actually talked about, I can't remember. He talked about it on one of those shows, either Willie D's podcast for the Club Shay Shay. Now, anyway, in the year that followed, excuse me, Williams' legal troubles continued to ramp on. In 2018, the comedian was charged with fourth-degree assault after allegedly attacking a town car driver at the Portland International Airport. My gosh, Katt got to control his anger, man. He really do. I mean, come on now. You definitely got to control that because he be doing the most. You know what I'm saying? And some things, I mean, I can see some things you can go off for, but you certainly can't, go off for, go off on everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't because it can, especially if you are a star, you definitely can't be going off for everything because, it's just grounds for paparazzi, tabloids, and all that to be, doing the most, and people sue you and things like that. And just, just not a good look. So hopefully he don't be doing all this stuff in 2024. Anyway, allegedly he did all these things, okay? Next is Katt Williams was once arrested for child endangerment. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. So in December 2012, Katt Williams was arrested for child endangerment after police found that the comedian had GUNs and illegal drugs in the same home where his children live. The famed comedian was subsequently held on a $100,000 bail while the 4 kids were placed in child protective custody. The following month, TMZ shared an update on the case, reporting that Williams would not face criminal charges based on a few arguments. First, Williams reportedly insisted his kids would have never been able to access the GUNs as they were hidden away. The comedian also denied owning the illegal drugs found, arguing that he was not the only adult living in the house. Okay. Now, as revealed during his January 2024 interview with the Club Shay Shay podcast, Williams is a father of 10, with only a few of the broad being his biological kids. I got 5 daughters, I got 5 sons, he shared with the host. When asked why he decided to adopt his kids, Williams attributed it to 2 things: his challenging life experiences and his relationship with God. My whole life, I wanted to be God's friend, he explained on the show. So what I'm really asking is, who called the police and let them know that he had stuff in his house or he had guns or anything? And that's basically what I really want to know. You know what I'm saying? Who told? You know what I'm saying? Who told that he had good GUNs in there and that he had, drugs in there and things like that? Somebody, one of his friends is not his real friends, because who would have known that was in there? Why did the police, come to his home? Period. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't have anybody calling them because he was doing something at the moment. So I don't know. Somebody had to call and let them know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had to. Let's see what y'all said over here. You're right. You mean anger issues? Right. Yeah, he definitely, it seems like, I don't know if he does or not. Some people just don't be playing and just go off over everything. Some people do, but it kind of seems like he does. I'm not sure. It kind of seems like he does. And, they didn't talk about all his shady moments, and I'm not either, because there's a lot. But the ones that we did go over, like I said, jumping onto the audience, not the stage, get into altercations, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Sometimes I know when you're doing jokes and stuff, some of these people in the audience will make you mad because they talking while you're trying to do your job, you know what I'm saying? And I have seen, people, performers and stuff, tell people to lower their voice or don't talk or whatever the case is. But again, you can't really be jumping off stages and stuff. You really can't be doing that. Some things you have to just really, ignore, especially when you are, a performer, because again, you don't want to make a bad impression and give people the wrong impression of you. Plus, the way people like to sue for every little thing, you don't want people, suing you. Shit, you end up losing all the money that you work hard for. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep the money that you work hard for, not get sued over some foolishness. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not blaming him for everything, because some of these damn people in the audience, some of these daggone fans and stuff will make you go off. It's like even like when trolls come over here, which I know who the trolls are, you know what I'm saying? You try to keep your composure, but sometimes they will make you just go off on them because sometimes you don't be in the mood for playing. And then like when you're in the middle of trying to talk about something serious or you're doing a job trying to make all of that money that he makes being a comedian, you don't want somebody messing up your set. It's like if you're a singer or a rapper, you don't want some fan in the audience, trying to outdo you. So sometimes that will make you mad. But next time, Katt Williams, just get your security guard to go over there and tell him to calm down, so you won't get a lawsuit or make people obtain a bad impression of you, which I'm sure he don't give a F-U-C-K because he's very outspoken and everything else. I actually think the guy, I like some of his outspokenness, if that's a word, because I don't like people who be like timid. However, you can be outspoken, but know when to be outspoken. Okay, know when to be. Not saying that he does not know how to be, because I'm sure he does, but I'm just saying in general, know when to be outspoken. Because sometimes you don't need to say any daggone thing. All right. So that wraps it up about the shady side of Katt Williams. Like I said, it's a lot. And I got that article from Nikki Swift. I definitely want to give her credit, you know what I'm saying? And everything. And there are many more shady sides. Y'all can go look that up because I can't be here all day talking about his shady side, because along with his shady sides, he do have some good sides, like adopting all of those kids, helping other people out with money, putting other comedians up and things like that. And he is a good comedian. He's a decent actor as well. He's funny and everything, and I like Katt Williams. And I'm gonna say this again, I think they should let him play the Prince role. You know what I'm saying? They do a movie about Prince. They need to let him play that role because I think he can play it good. Plus, he was best friends with Prince and everything. So he should be the one who plays Prince in any movie because I know he can do a good job at that. Okay? So now let's go over some breaking news, y'all. Y'all can tell me what y'all think about Katt Williams in the comment section. If you watch this in the replay or if you're in the chat, you can tell me what you think about Katt Williams. Do you like Katt Williams? Do you think he's funny? What you got to say about some of his shady stuff? They didn't mention the thing in Beverly Hills. Like I said, they didn't mention everything, but we already know about the Beverly Hills incident, or about the fight with the kid, allegedly. But we already know about that too. Like I say, he has a lot of shady things going on at times, but, we can't cover all of them. All right, so if you remember any shady things about Katt, you can put it down in the comment section and make sure you put the word allegedly because you don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and go over some breaking news real quick, y'all, because I only got like a couple more minutes. I'm doing good today, y'all. I'm doing good. Shades Tube is doing good. I can't believe it. Yes, she is. All right. So here we go. We're going to go over some, let me tell you about this daggone woman, okay? Because I said I was going to try not to cuss too much because I'm getting ready to get monetized and I probably won't even make the monetization. I don't know. But anyway, let me first tell you the original story of her before I go to this. Okay. Let's see. Where am I at here? Let's go ahead and go to WhatsApp. Okay. Let me go and find her original story. Hold on. Let me just do this. It's like a long story, so I may only be able to tell you about her. So it started, I think this is the same lady. Let me make sure. Yeah, this is the same lady. So it started by a Walmart employee who confronted her. Okay, so I'm going to start with that first, and then I'm going to tell you what happened to this lady. That's how I'm going to do that. And if I be able to get another breaking news, then yeah, I will. If I don't, then tomorrow I'll tell you the rest. Anyway, a Walmart employee who confronted mother over her shivering child said she was fired for posting the video. So let me tell you, Felicia Nicole claims a mother brought her child into the store in only a diaper, even though those temperatures at the time was in the 20s, okay? Now, a former Walmart employee claims she was fired because she published the confrontation with a mom who had allegedly deprived her child of any clothing besides a diaper in sub-freezing weather last week. And this probably happened like a couple weeks ago. Now, she went on TikTok and made a video like they always do, where she showed a young boy appearing to be shivering and chattering his teeth while inside a shopping cart as a bunch of concerned shoppers asked why the mom brought him to the store without the appropriate clothing on. Now, this incident allegedly took place at a Walmart supercenter in Bryan, which is a suburb of Jackson, Mississippi, according to the employee's Facebook page. She said by then the boy was wearing that what looked like his mother's. It skipped over a whole thing, okay? But anyway, I'm just reading what it says, okay? I guess people were walking up because I read another story too. I guess the Walmart employee confronted the mom, then other people were probably telling the mom or asking the mom why come and looking why didn't she have clothing on the little child. So I think another a customer might have went and bought the child clothing. I can't remember, but I know one thing. The mom, after everybody kept on questioning her, she eventually put her coat over the child. So let's start from there. They said by then the boy was wearing what looked like his mother's puffy coat, but witnesses in the video said that he was only wearing a diaper when they first entered the store. So when he first entered the store with his mom, when his mom first entered the store with her child, he only had on a diaper, which is crazy. Why would you be out 20-degree weather with your child with a daggone pamper on only? Now, at one point, the woman appears to toss a frozen package of food into the cart, which hit the child's leg. And that's crazy because good and daggone well, that probably hurt the child's leg. And then Felicia said, she is the employee of Walmart, at least she was, don't do that, which she should have said that, okay? And then she also said somebody called the police on her. At another point in the video, the mother asked whether Nicole herself had a child. She responded that she was a mother too. In a follow-up video, she explained that her child had passed away, but that she could never imagine putting her baby in a similar situation. Nicole said, yes, I do have a child. He is deceased. But if my child was living, ain't no way in hell my child would be out there with no clothes on, just a diaper. Now, in another clip, a concerned shopper pushed the child into a new pair of sweatpants. I told you that another shopper, a customer, bought the child some sweatpants and a sweatshirt that she got right there at Walmart, Now, Nicole claims her video quickly went viral on Facebook, as it should, so more people can see it. She received more than 3,000 shares in a single hour. Then her manager allegedly called her and urged her to take the video down, her Walmart manager. Nicole says she immediately deleted the video, but she was fired just days later. She has set up a GoFundMe campaign to help pay for her bills as she looks to find a job. She set out to raise $5,000 for her expenses, but has so far received more than $13,000 from donations. And then Nicole said, no, I wasn't thinking about the consequences at the time. At the time, my main focus was on that innocent poor child and to get him some help. That's what she wrote on her campaign page. She said, yes, I posted the video on my Facebook page because I wanted to reach out to some of her family members and caseworkers. Nicole says she and other shoppers eventually called the police, who arrested the woman. The messenger could not immediately verify the details. And that's who I got the story from. Okay, a lot of people had a problem with this lady, Nicole, video in it because they said she should have, called the police versus video on the situation. But I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm mad at Nicole for doing that, y'all. Hold on. I don't know if I'm mad at her because I think she probably videoed it just to let people see, a lot of people see what this lady was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I just think she just did it at the spur of the moment. Everybody runs to their cameras anyway and record everything. You can be seeing an accident and they will pull out their video phones and record the accident and won't even call nobody. But, somebody else will eventually call somebody. But a lot of people pull out those phones. So I'm not going to blame her for that, And she did ask the lady. She told the lady not to do that when she threw the frozen food and it hit the little child's leg. So she was saying stuff to the lady. I don't agree with Walmart firing her either, over that. Walmart should have damn called, the manager of the store should have been calling somebody if the manager didn't, because the manager could have called somebody too, I don't know. And Walmart should have been like giving her praise because she probably saved that child from getting beaten or anything, and eventually could have saved the child's life being taken. Because you know how that goes. Parents can, eventually do that. Especially if they're being abusive. And I don't know if the lady is abusive at home or whatever the case is, but if you bring your child out in 20-degree weather with a pamper on only, and then you throw frozen food and hit your child with it, you just throw it in the basket like you don't see the child. I can't believe that she haven't did any type of abuse at home. I just really can't. Okay, let me read some of these comments right here. Somebody said, I'm sorry you lost your job, but I'm glad you spoke up. I once failed to speak up. My granddaughter attended school, and I don't care how many times I visited, there was a child always sitting out in the hall because they said she didn't know how to act. So I would give her a lecture on how to act. It turned out she was being mistreated at home. I guess she meant they scalded her feet, and this is when it was discovered she was being neglected. I should have at least listened to the child instead of listening to what everyone said about her. Because you spoke up, I pray you get a better job and pay. In this day and time, caring is what the world needs. Thanks for caring. It's your phone, right? I agree. You're videotaping it because you want to put it online and show everybody. Plus, you can show that to the popo, the police. You can let more people see her actions, because sometimes that alone stops a person from doing certain things. Especially since the lady wasn't able to take the child home that day because they called the police on her. So I'm glad they did that. So I don't blame this lady. And like I said, people run to their video phones anyway and start recording stuff. So why is it so bad that she does it? That she did it when everybody else does it. Why is there a difference as long as the police was called? This lady needed to be on social media. She needed the world to see her actions. It's crazy. Why would you take a child out in a diaper in 20 degrees? Not even, I don't give a damn what degree it is unless it's super hot outside. I really just find it very inappropriate anyway. Put your child a t-shirt on and a onesie at least. You know what I'm saying? If it's hot and if it's cold, make sure you put your child on the required clothing. Damn, the child could have, had a lot of issues, being out there exposed to those elements. That's crazy. Harmony said, I watched the video and I don't blame this woman one bit. There are several other people speaking up on behalf of the child as well. I was having a bit of a trouble understanding her, but sounded like she said, go on and call the police. They've been called before, and then something about running water and a fire extinguisher. Shaking my head. Yeah, I read this before when I was looking into the story. And that is weird. Why was she talking about a fire extinguisher and all this other bull stuff? And talking about they called the police on her before. So clearly that indicates that she's been doing stuff to her child. And why, if the police, if people called the police on this lady before, why did she still have custody of her child then? Anyway, the same person said, maybe the outrage from this video will make that happen. That the police will come for real, which it did. She is obviously not capable of loving and caring for her child. Everyone is on here shaming this young woman for posting the video, but it may be what saved the boy's life, right? Again, you can't go out and blame this lady for recording something when y'all sit on YouTube and watch other people who record stuff in situations where I think they shouldn't be recording, but they record it. So if they can record it, she can too. And that recording may play a huge role in every charge that lady will, get. You know what I'm saying? And probably ultimately losing custody of her child. You know what I'm saying? Because that don't even make no sense. Don't tell them what this lady do at home to the child. Okay. Let's see. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Okay, somebody said, I actually saw the video and this lady did nothing wrong. You wouldn't know she was an employee if it wasn't for this article. The mother saw her filming and never once told her to stop. Instead, she bragged about having a fire extinguisher in her house. Like the video said, suggestion CPS has been called before and you know what they looking for. So she stayed ready. Okay. And then Angela said, shame on Walmart for not supporting their employee. Instead, they fired her when she did what need to be done to save a child. Walmart cares about their business in its reputation. Shame on Walmart. But the thing about it, and then somebody said the lady was twerking. Okay, she was twerking on video. But the thing about it is, reputation, Walmart should be more concerned about people saying Walmart didn't do shit and Walmart firing this lady. So I don't know why Walmart fired her. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know their policies on recording guests and putting them on social media or what. You know, but clearly the child's life is more important than a job at Walmart. This lady can go get a job anywhere else because Walmart is not all that. Let's keep it real. They don't pay nothing anyway. Let's keep it real. You can go find a job anywhere, and then you could possibly do a lawsuit against them if they fired her. If they wrongly fired her, point blank. You know, you can win. I won a lawsuit against Walmart. You know what I'm saying? So you can win. It just depends on your lawyers. Somebody said, let's be real, say, sorry, I'm with Walmart on this one. You weren't worried about the child when you decided to post a video. You wanted to post it on the internet for likes, just as disgusting as the mother taking her child out in a diaper and freezing temperatures. Sure, take a video to show the cops or CBS. You don't post that stuff to the internet for clout. Shame on you. And then Everett said, kind of like you posted right now for self-satisfaction. Sorry, y'all, self-satisfaction, knowing she ain't going to see this. He said, nope, I'm expressing my opinions on an open forum where I am not exploiting a video of an innocent child for likes on social media. But under your assumption, when you be doing the same thing you're stating I'm doing by commenting on my post, actually she isn't, because she isn't the one who said the original comment. This person, let's be real, said the original comment about the lady posting the video. And the other commenter was just saying you're doing the same thing. I mean, everybody is basically posting stuff. It don't really make a difference. The thing is, the video, I don't see anything wrong with her putting it on social media. You know what I'm saying? Letting people see what this lady did. You know, if it is against Walmart's policy, you know, maybe she should adhere to her employees. I mean, her employer rules. You know, other than that, if it's not in their policy and she can do a lawsuit, she need to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad she did post it. That brings attention to people who child abuse their kids, and, you know, getting these kids away from these type of parents, because we don't want to read in the online on the news that this lady eventually did something to her child, and y'all gonna be sitting in the same comment section saying what people should have did. Listen, when you see people doing something, you know, do something about it. You know, even if it does mean you have to put it on social media. But, you know, and the thing about this guy woman did not clearly read, because they said that the police was called. The police was called. Okay, so she can post it all she wants to. And I hope she put it back up, you know, since she's already fired. Okay, whatever this lady's name on, I'm just gonna call her Kim. She says, shame on Walmart. Shame on Walmart. Why didn't a manager step in, offer to help? Walmart has all that merchandise covered by insurance. Okay, somebody says it's not Walmart's responsibility to provide for everyone's child. Listen, we're not talking about Walmart's responsibility. But if you own a damn store, you're a man, or if you're in a store, you're a manager, and you see this type of stuff going on, you need to just call the police and tell, you know, and go from there. That's it. As a manager, you know, just like if you see a customer child abusing their child, you're just not going to sit there and watch being a manager. If you're one of your employees tell you about that, you can try to see what's going on, and you can also call, you know, the police, you know, talk to the lady or whatever the case is, or the man. One time I was in Walmart. I don't work for no damn Walmart, never will. You know what I'm saying? And I saw a man going off on his child. You know what I told him to do? I went over there and talked to him nicely. I told him, ooh. I said, yeah, I understand. These kids, boy, they be doing the most, don't they? And he said, yeah. He said, his son always acting up in the store. And I was like, you know what? My son used to do the same daggone thing, slap my glasses off one time, man. And I was like, you know, I never did anything. But, you know, one day this old lady saw it. She told me to just spank him on his butt. And I gave him a couple of pops on his butt to make him know that you cannot be, you know, slapping my glasses off like that. And ever since that day, he didn't do it. So I talked to the guy for a while and told him, you know, he shouldn't do certain things, because people will see certain things. They'll be assuming that you're child abusing, you know, how they call the police. Then Walmart got cameras and things like that. And we talked it. He talked very nice to me, just told me he was, you know, the child was just doing too much, was very BAD and things like that. And I talked to him for a while about that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what he went home to do, you know, but he seemed like he was okay. I just think that he was getting fed up. That's it, you know? But anyway, this lady said, "You are disgusting. That woman was just a hateful and bitter piece of you know what. She was dressed nice and warm. You can tell she didn't give a single F about this kid. She only has that kid to collect welfare and make a man's life miserable." That's what Nicole said. Okay. Nicole, I'm with you with everything until you said make a man's life miserable. I'm so sick of y'all stupid ass women, and I mean exactly what I just said, saying stupid shit. All right, first of all, if a woman is pregnant, it's because the man lay down with her without using protection. Okay, he had a choice whether to strap to put on something or not. Okay, so two consenting people laid down and had a child. So don't talk about make a man's life miserable. Okay, shit, they may have made each other's lives miserable by being in each other's life. You know what I'm saying? Period. The man should have been there helping taking care of the child. Maybe she would be doing all that. I get so sick of this. See, this is why these same type of women be having these no good men that beat their butts, don't take care of their kids, or don't do anything because they think weird. You know what I'm saying? That's weird thinking. Why did she even have to say that? And how you know she collected welfare because she got a child? That doesn't mean she don't work. You know, people are always saying stuff and don't even know the real facts. You know what I'm saying? Even if she does collect welfare, it's her business. You got people who don't collect welfare that do abuse kids. You know what I'm saying? Please. Make a man's life miserable. How you know the man that make her life miserable? Told you women say stupid shit sometimes. All right, and that's on everything. And somebody got on her ass too. Good, they should have. Somebody said, Nicole, since you raised more than was needed, right? Why did you have to even put that in? Nobody care about her being on welfare and on damn man and things like that. Do you know this woman? Are you the woman that he's with now? And you mad at her because she got a kid with this dude? Stay out of that shit. It don't got nothing to do with you. Anyway, this other person said, you may want to do a kind gesture. Buy clothes and diapers for the children or other woman in Walmart. I heard that. You know, sometimes it's hard. People help sometimes, but not before they talk. That mom might need clothes for the kids. Help the family too. God made a way so both you ladies get blessed, right? Instead of talking and running your mouth, just go over there, go over there and offer her some help and do what you need to do as a person. You don't know this woman is on there going welfare. You don't know about she could be been married, got a divorce. How you know the kid wasn't a blessing and then this lady just got on drugs or something or some other hard time and she acted like that? You need to find out what's up. So when the lady recorded it, yeah, that was the right thing. And then when they called the police, that was the right thing. And then CPS was called. That's the right thing. They will investigate fully and find out what's going on in this lady's life. Goodness. And somebody said, Nicole, you will get another job. That's right, because Walmart is not all that. And that's on everything, you know. Now, let me tell you guys, because I have to hurry up. I only got like another 5 or 10 minutes, and then I got to get out of here. Damn. I got to tell y'all this article, too, before I leave today. Hold on. Let me just save this. Okay, here we go right here. Okay, so now let me tell you the other side of this story where the lady got in trouble. Hold on 1 second. Y'all, let me get this. Hold on for 1 second. Oh, two things. Let me tell you about what the family of hers said. Okay, so here, oh man, wait a minute, here it is right here. I thought they took the story down. Let me see if the story would come up. I read it the other day. But of course, like always, oh, here it is. The family of a Mississippi woman arrested for child abuse after taking her toddler shopping at Walmart with only a diaper on during freezing temperatures says she is a good mom. Anyway, Cambria Darby, 26, was charged with child neglect after police received a call to the store around 10:30 a.m. on January the 17th and found the mother in the parking lot, according to WJTV. Darby's confrontation and rant inside the store went viral after the video was posted by a Walmart employee. And I'm sure you guys can go see that video on TikTok. Okay. But Darby's great aunt, Marie Darby Pickens, 69, who lives in Jackson, Mississippi, where Cambria and many of her relatives reside, says she had never seen evidence of Cambria being a bad mother. She also says she did not use drugs. I don't know what was wrong with this woman. Anyway, she said everything I seen her, everything I've seen with her and the kids has been positive. Pickens, a retired social worker, told the Post. I don't condone what was done, and it was right to be reported, but we don't know both sides of the story. Sometimes kids can be difficult, not wanting to put their clothes on and taking them off, and maybe she was in a rush to pick up some things. Pickens said Cambria brought her three kids to see their 92-year-old great great grandmother, when she was passing on, and she acted very appropriately, and so did her kids. I'm not saying there are underlying mental. I'm not saying there are underlying mental health issues in her case, but you need to find out her story. What she did show is poor judgment, certainly, and it was very unfortunate because one incident like this can ruin a life. Cambria's mother, Lakeisha Darby, hung up on the Post reporter who heard the sound of young kids in the background. So this is Cambria right here. I don't know what was going on with this chick. Okay. This is a picture of her. Let me show y'all what she looks like. They said she don't do drugs though. So her mom, Lakeisha, later texts, the family hopes to return back to their life prior to this incident and will have no further comment. The Walmart employee, whose real name is Felicia Blank, began recording the video after watching the mother appropriately dressed for the 20-degree temperature outside in sweater, pants, and boots, but the diaper-clad toddler into a cold shopping cart. Put the diaper-clad toddler into a cold shopping cart, according to WLBT. Several shoppers at the Bryan, Mississippi location confronted Darby as she made her way through the store, stopping at one of the freezer aisles and tossing a bag of frozen veggies, which hit the shivering child. She was let out on bond conditions ordered by the Hinds County Youth Court. So this is her right here with the child in the shopping cart. Now the child looks like he has on a pair of pants. Let's see. So that was her there. Okay, let's see. Anyway, they say EMS crews were called to check on the child before Child Protective Services arrived. The toddler was later released to an approved relative. Okay, that's good. After she was released from jail, Darby took to social media and defended her actions and the way she parented her child. She said, I have pictures of every meal I have cooked them as proof of her parenting fitness. This deformation of character is hurting my heart. She wrote in a 656 word Facebook post. So this is another shopper who confronted Darby over her shivering son. Y'all got to excuse my bloopers. When I start rushing, y'all, I start messing up. So sorry about that. So a lot of people were confronting her. Now, I don't know why she did this one. Anyway, she compared her treatment inside the Walmart last week to Jesus. They did Jesus the same way. He felt sick to his stomach as well. He didn't want to go through it. Well, don't compare yourself to Jesus, because Jesus would have never did that. The thing about it, I understand that she may have been going through some situations. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what situations they were. But if you are fully clothed, why would you go out and take your child with only a diaper? Well, I don't care how much that child is crying, screaming, or anything. Why would you take your child out like that? So clearly something is going on. Something is going on with this lady, because why would you do that? You know, and I don't know how old the child is, because I didn't say, but come on, it looks like the child is around 2 or 3, maybe 4, probably 2 or 3, because she has a diaper. So probably about 1 or 2. I would say about 1 or 2 years old. All right. What can a child do to you that would make you just forget to put the diaper, you know? And I hope she wasn't mad at her man or something, or the baby's daddy, and just went out like that. I don't know. Okay, Debbie said, is that aunt shitting us? If your child is uncooperative with putting clothes on or taking them off, then you don't go out. get someone to go to the store for you or to come sit with the child. Please, the child is 2 or 1 or 2 or maybe even 3. You put the clothes on the child anyway. What the heck are y'all talking about? A child don't rule you. You know how many times my child did not want to put on clothing? You put it on anyway. Or you ask the baby, what do you want to put on? And put on the clothing that the child wants to put on. Along with a coat and some daggone shoes, some socks, okay, and a hat. There's no excuse for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't know what this young lady is going through at 26. However, we know that you need to put clothing on your child. And if your child is crying or don't want to do it, you still put it on them anyway. You still put it on them anyway. And if they take it off their clothes in the car, you put their clothes back on them in the car and you tell them not to take their clothes off. Or since you're staying with your relatives, leave the child at home with the relative then while you go out. Or you may have to cancel your plans for a minute. Point blank. How are you going to go outside with a child in the cold? You're fully dressed. And you take a child out in a pamper, you go inside Walmart, do you think nobody's going to say anything? That's crazy. Huh. And a lot of people are going off on the aunt, I believe. And this lady has 3 children too at 26. Well, she has 3 children, right? So you should know better. She should know better. And like I said, I know kids can be a handful, but you still got to make sure they have on their clothing. You know what I'm saying? The appropriate clothing, shoes, socks. Even if the child didn't want to wear shoes, socks. I know some people say she had 5. I thought I read 3 children. Let me see how many kids this lady got, because these people said 5. I thought they said she has 3. Let's see. Let's go back and see real quick. And then let me see. Okay, so okay, let's see. That was her aunt. Okay, let me see how many kids she got. Her aunt said she does not do drugs. Let's see. They said how many kids she has somewhere on here. Let's see. I'm trying to check, because some people say 5 kids. Let's see. She did write her thing on that Facebook, but I'm definitely not going to go read all of that. Let's see. I thought I just told you guys how many kids she has. Let me see. So let's see. Darby, we see let's see around. I forgot how many kids she got. They say 5 in this article, in the comments section, but I thought I read that she has 3 kids altogether. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know how many kids she got. I thought I said 3 though, but some people in this comment section says 5 kids. Regardless of how many kids she has, the thing about it, since it's not her first child, she should know better. That's all I'm saying. Period. I don't care. There's no excuse for that. You know what I'm saying? You have to make sure your kids are dressed appropriately, because they can freeze to, you know what? They can get frostbitten. A lot of things can happen, and then you're going to take them inside of Walmart, and then our aunt says, because she may have to rush in 20-degree weather, you still going to go outside with your child with a pamper, but you got sense enough to put on clothing yourself. There's no excuse for that. And that's on everything. There is no excuse for that. And that's why she was charged with child neglect, because there is no excuse for that. Now, let me see how many kids she got. Sometimes, kids can be difficult, but you as the parent, you got to know how to get through that in a positive manner. So let's see. I don't see it yet, but I know I just told you guys how many kids she has. But some people in this article, this comment section says she has 5 kids. Let me go back to that. So, somebody's talking about why she was fired. The lady who posted a video. They said she was fired for posting videos of customers on social media. Now Walmart is going to get hit with a huge, expensive lawsuit because of her. People get fired from Walmart for way less than that. Stop being naive. She wasn't fired for reporting child abuse, and you know it. Yeah, she probably was fired for posting the video. And Walmart is probably not going to get sued, for that, for posting the video. A lot of people post videos in Walmart of all types of stuff. So maybe, I think she has 3 kids. I don't know. I didn't see nowhere they said that. Let's see. These people are going back and forth arguing in this section. But I thought I read that she only had 3. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter how many kids she has. The thing about it is that she should have made sure that y'all had on some clothing. Point blank. There's no excuse for that. None whatsoever. As a parent myself, there is no excuse for having your child inappropriately dressed in 20-degree weather. Okay, that's crazy. You know, I get on my son who is 15 when he go outside without a coat, and it's like 50 and 40, well, 40 degrees here or 50. Please, you know better than that. You know better than that. Ain't no excuse for that. Now, as far as her aunt said all the other stuff, we're not around this lady. We don't know how she takes care of her kids. She may have slipped up this one time. I don't know. It seemed like to me she may have been mad. I don't know. I don't know for sure. So let's see what they charges she got. Let's see what that said. I just had those charges. Hold on, let me check and see what that said. Y'all, hold on. I basically just told you anyway. Let's see. Hold on. So she was arrested, like we already know. She was charged with child endangerment. Let's see. Okay, she was charged. She was arrested after the incident and charged with contributing to the neglect or delinquency of a minor, according to court records. If she is convicted, she faces a maximum of 6 years in prison. Okay, so that's what she faces, and I think she's out right now. I think I said that before. So if she's convicted, she may face 6 years. But if they don't have any prior, nothing prior on her for abuse or anything like that, she probably will just get probation, and she may lose. Look, I forgot what they call that. You don't lose complete custody of your child, but you'll lose it for a minute until you complete the required program that they have you on. You know, like they may require her to take parenting classes or whatever else classes, and when she does all of that stuff, and whatever else they put her through, then she can go ahead and get her kids back or her child back or whatever the case is. But I don't know, because they have not said anything regarding that. But when I do get updates on this, I will let you guys know for sure. But again, there's no excuse for bringing your child out in 20-degree weather with only a diaper on. You know what I'm saying? While you are fully dressed. It would have been better if she would have been in there with a shorts and a shirt on. Her child like that, then they just think something wrong with her mentally. But at this, like I just said, just really just no excuse for that. You know what I'm saying? Put your kids' clothing on, regardless of the fact if they don't want to put them on. You're the mom, please. And if she lived with other relatives, they could have did something if they were there. We don't know if they were there or not. Point blank. All right. So when I get updates, I'll let you guys know. Let me give you guys this one final story today about this lottery winner who just won $10,000 a week for a jackpot for life. $10,000 a week for life. And he said he just walked out of his job, off his job. And I don't blame him. Why would you stay at your job if you're getting $10,000 a week? He said, I won the lottery a few years ago, and it was a very humbling experience. He said he had purchased a $20 scratch off at a local store. It had a method behind the ticket they chose. He said, I thought the odds were greater on those ones that cost more. And he said he is not a gambler. The game offered winners of the top prize $10,000 a week for life. He also filmed that as well. He was on his lunch, and he said he just left. He did not tell anybody. He went right to the lottery office and was ready for his $10,000 a week for life. So he just quit his job. Now he said he did not read it correctly because it was just 10 grand. And after taxes, that is $6,000. So he had to go back to work and explain why he was gone for so long. Okay, this is crazy. So, hold on. This damn light won't come back on. That's crazy. Motion like on. There you go. Okay. So he said he did not read it correctly. It was just 10,000. And after taxes, that's 6,000. They shouldn't take so much taxes out. So he had to go back to work and explain why he was gone for so long. He said he was humbled to say the least. So he only won, he thought he had won $10,000 for life. All right. That is crazy. He thought he was getting $10,000 a week for life, right? And so he quit his job. All right. He quit his job. He walked out. He didn't, and then I guess he didn't really quit. He just walked out. And so when he went to the lottery place, he found out that it was only $10,000, and after taxes, he got $6,000. So he had to go back to work and tell his job why he was gone so long. Okay. Somebody else said they thought they won 10,000 or 100,000. And when they looked at it, they only won $3. So, I mean, the thing about it, you cannot be jumping up, running without looking at that ticket correctly. I thought I had won on a lottery ticket just a couple of days ago. Went to the store, was playing the whole damn game wrong, y'all. I thought that other game, because I got it confused with another game whereby you can win if you have 3 numbers that match, as well as the numbers in the game play area. So I had I didn't have the game play numbers, but I had the 3 winning amounts that matched. My ass go up to the damn cash register thinking I won. It was only like, it wasn't that much. It was like $200. I thought I won $200. I'm up here thinking that. I get up there, this man tells me, you didn't win anything. I'm like, no, because you have to match the amount, the money amount too. You know, he's Arabian, so he didn't really understand everything on the ticket. So I was reading it, carefully myself. And here I see in little small writing that you only win one way. You just got 15 chances to win. And I'm up here thinking the whole time that it was this other ticket that I buy, that if you do scratch off the $3 amounts, you win, as well as the numbers in the game thing. And so so I can see how people can make a mistake, but you don't just quit your job though. You got to look at those tickets carefully, because they do appear sometimes, they look like they say something else sometimes, especially if you look at them real quickly, but 10 grand, and he got 6 after taxes and stuff, that's still okay because he didn't have it before. But I still think they take out too much money. When you win money, they shouldn't even be taxing you. And that's on everything, especially not taxing you that much. That's crazy. I mean, so you might as well just say he won 6 grand because they took the other 4 on taxes. And some people are silly. They're talking about you can't live off of 6,000 a week. I told you people don't read. They do not read. I mean, he won 6. He won 10. They took out 4 for taxes, so he won 6. It is not 6,000 for life. It's just 6,000 period. Okay. The only thing about it is that in this title, they got you to read this because they said he got 10 grand a week for life. But then they said the price was a lot less. So they tell you right there, it's not for life either. It was just 6 grand. That's it. After taxes, it was 10 grand, but it was just one payment. Then after taxes, he got 6,000. That's what it is. But anyway, y'all, that is it. Oh, tell me in the comment section though, if you won 10 grand, 10 grand. Okay. Now some states don't have state taxes. So if you won 10 grand, what would you do with that money? Would you send Shades to some money or what? Because if I won 10 grand, I would give out some little cash gifts on my channel. You know what I'm saying? So what would you guys do with that 10 grand? Okay. Just say if you won 10 grand, just 10 grand, period. No taxes, no nothing come out of it, just 10 grand. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Shades Tube. Don't forget, y'all, to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any videos. All right. Again, like, notification, and subscribe. And thank you so much. And don't forget, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do that by doing a cash app to Shades Tube, to $ Shades Tube. All donations are used to better this channel. And breaking news is over, y'all. So let's take that now. And again, I want to say thank you to Carl is here. Yeah, that is right, Carl. Thank you so much, for coming in, showing support. And Mickey Gamer. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Mickey Gamer, okay? Show him some support as well. All right. Thank you to everybody in the replay who watched, not in the replay yet, everybody who was in the bushes, Thank you so much for tuning in. And thanks to everybody who watches this in the replay as well. And thanks to Carlos here, Mickery, and Nightbot always doing its job as well. Nightbot. Y'all need to get that if y'all don't got it. Other than that, guys, we are getting ready to get out of here. And I will be back tomorrow with a brand new exciting live to recap what we went over today. We talked about Katt Williams, the shady side of him, all of the things that are questionable that he did. We also, this lady calls every time when I'm on the phone. Damn. We also talked about, I forgot what this is. We talked about the lady who took her child to the Walmart with a pamper on only. And what else news story we went? I can't remember. The other news story went over that quick, I don't remember, guys. I talked about another news story, but I don't remember what it was. Let me think. I don't remember. It may have just been the lady. That's it. Okay, but anyway, whatever I went over, you guys can watch the video. You will find out. All right. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna wish you guys a very beautiful Monday, the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. All right. Let me take this down and put it up because y'all, my phone ring. I'm forgetting what I'm ready to say. All right. Other than that, y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all in my next video. This is Shades 2. All right. Peace out, y'all.